Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another collection video on my Marvel Legends Avengers display. For the beginning of 2020, I'll do another Avengers display video at the end of 2020, and I also wanted to give a big thanks to Megalopolis City of Collectibles for being a proud sponsor of the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. You can get your Marvel Legends over there, and they have an awesome rewards points program. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this YouTube channel, especially while we are going through the end times. Oh man, it means so much right now. Anyway, let's keep it positive and stick to the figures, man. I have made changes here, and I'm assuming I'm not going to make much more changes with this collection, probably not for a while, because we got some things moved around over here, more towards, well, on both sides, really. However, I can't keep Wasp and Yellowjacket from flying towards each other. But anyway, let's start over here on this side. Thanks again, Sean Long, for the Spidey figure that we have right there. And I am recording in 4K, and I have a different setting on my phone right now, or on my camera right now. So hopefully things are going to be a lot more in focus and easier on the eyes and the nausea while we go through this video right here, because I really want it to be nice and crispy, especially with it being in the 4K. So there's Doctor Strange, looking pretty sweet. You're going to hear a little bit of a clickety. That's the camera getting into focus. You can see I still have a Toy Biz Iron Fist up there. I do want to get the Mezco White Moon Knight. And yeah, finally have my extra Thing figure right there on display with the new Avengers. We have Ronan. You can see Protector. You could see one of my Brother Voodoo figures. He's in the back over here, but on the other display shelf, he's up in the very front. Let's see if we can get him in focus. And yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. It's tricky to get him in focus all the way back there. And then you can see the box set Luke Cage and Jewel figures. You can see them looking really blurry, but there those two are. Of course, we have the face-off Daredevil. And we have the new Lorraine Sink figure right over there holding a couple of squirrels. Looking pretty cool. So I had to have Squirrel Girl next to Luke Cage and Jewel. And then, yes, we got the Rulk up on there. So I did remove the Marvel Select. For those of you that had been begging and begging for me to add my Sandman to the Avengers display, there he is. And then you can see that we still have Spider-Woman right here, all blurry. And there she goes, in focus, looking gorgeous. Oh, I miss this body mold. I'm so sad that Hasbro doesn't use that body mold. And then we have Namor, and then we have our concept War Machine, because we didn't really see him in a movie like that, so I'm using him as a comic figure. And then here's the old Toy Biz Falcon. Can't wait to see the new Hasbro Falcon. And, oh man. So, and you can see, oh my god, this guy's name has just been lost upon me, and now you guys are going to tell me in the comment section. Shoot! I wanted to say Cosmic. Damn, I'm just going to... I know that's a Cosmic Spider-Man figure, and I want to say Ultraman, and I know it's not Ultraman, because that's a totally different franchise. But anyway, we have the other Spider-Woman right over there, so you can see, in fairly close proximity, I have two Spider-Women. I think that's neat. Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman. And we have the ionized power Wonder Man right there. And then I'm trying to do this like growth effect thing with the yellow jackets, as you can see. Coming back down here, next to the Red Hulk, I do have the Red She-Hulk. You can see Goliath over there. And then we do have Mockingbird, missing one for batons. Can't remember. I tried looking for it, could not find it on the floor, but it's around here somewhere. I am still trying to get a hold of the new Black Widow figures. I know people are finding the Red Guardian wave. The San Francisco Bay Area is on a federal mandated shutdown right now, so you're really only supposed to go outside to buy groceries and other essential things, like action figures, right? So, yeah, I can't go out there and buy this wave right now at the moment, so it's kind of frustrating. I wish I could, and to be honest with you, I'm not embarrassed to say this, but I'm short on funds because I went and spent like $300 on supplies for my kids and my family. So I'm just gonna have to ask you guys to wait a little while until I get those reviews up, because I think it's just really important that I make sure I have enough diapers, and I think we're gonna be okay. I feel like grocery stores and essential supplies are going to keep coming in. However, Wuhan, China was shut down for a while. But anyway, I don't have action figure money right now because I spent it all on a ton of diapers. And I didn't go too crazy with the toilet paper as, you know, most of us would expect me to. I did get some extra, but I also made sure to leave some behind because other people need it. And yeah, so the Black Widow wave, just please sit tight. I know you ain't got nowhere else to go, so hang tight, and eventually I'll have those figures up. But in the meantime, whoever else has them up on YouTube, you could watch those YouTube channels. And yeah, so we got the Wasp growing effect right here, not working out exactly the way I'd like it to. You can see Dark Hawk all the way up there, looking pretty sweet. I'm liking that figure still. We have the new Captain Britain, looking pretty cool. Liking that. And yeah, I wanted to put the spinning Mjolnir on that Thor figure. I had forgotten to do that. Damn it. But I did rearrange this over here. Oh man, and again, that Moonstone body mold used on Captain Marvel. Wish we can get a classic Captain Marvel with that body mold. That would be great. But you can see I added 80 Years Hulk right here with the shirt on because I have the banner right in front of him. Removed the Marvel Select Hulk. You can see She-Hulk's right there. The Moonster Mash Valkyrie custom right down there. And then here we have the new Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver figures side by side, along with the Vintage Collection Vision. And then I love that Black Panther figure. Simple, needs to be black, and there he is, black. It looks great. And then here is a Black Knight. And then we have Tigra. And I have Shuri behind her because I don't know if she was actually an Avenger technically. Has she ever really been an Avenger? I don't really remember. I should have thought of that more before I put her on the shelf. Then we have our 2015 Hercules. Oh, you can see the Moonster Mash Valkyrie is on a flight stand. That's a Jerry Nightmare stand. Whoa, remember those? Used to make those all the time. I have my second Beast figure up on the wall with the Avengers, looking freaking cool as hell. Wish we had that nerdy head sculpt for this figure, but at the same time, I'm okay without it just at this moment because I want him in an action pose right here. But having that other head sculpt would have been great. You know, they're going to give it with the gray Beast, but I hope they set us up with one that comes with another figure later on. And then you can see Captain Marvel right over there, and we are getting a new Captain Marvel. So very happy with this. I'm really stoked about my own display. You can see Hellcat back there. I didn't mention every single character that I have on display, but I do want to give you guys a couple of different angles here. Let's see if I can... Whoa. Now this particular lens does not have like a zoom out or anything, so it is pretty tricky to get different angles over here. Oh god, that's bothering me so much, remembering that freaking Cosmic dude's name. Shoot, I'm not really that familiar with the character, and I reviewed him and everything, and I can't remember. I'm going to move right back down here and try to get to this side of the event. Wow. Oh man, I'm so stoked off of that. That looks freaking cool, man. Yes. Oh, that is neat. Yeah, so, man, not too bummed out about that at all. It actually looks really cool. Let's see if I can get it just a little bit more on the side. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So, pretty happy with that. If you guys have any recommendations, because I do listen to the recommendations, like especially with the... Oh yeah, I'm using the old Sentry right there for the display. I might get a second one to replace it, but I kind of like having different versions of figures around. So, pretty stoked about that. This is the Avengers Villains display. It needs to be cleaned up, and I will be reviewing some Elite Collector display pieces, and I'm going to use that shelf, that staggered shelf piece for this section right here. So stay tuned for that video. That will be coming up later on. I know it hurts to see these expensive imports on the ground, not on the ground, but you know, well, I have a couple of that I've placed on the ground, but really seeing them knocked over like that, it hurts my heart a little bit, especially with the Shartmus custom. No! And then, but the Iron Man shelf is all looking pristine, right? So this is not looking too bad. I don't think I actually have any real addition, like too many additions to brag about over here. Did add an import SH Figuart right there, Mark 80. Yeah, the Mark 80, right? So you can see that's not looking too bad at all. I have a new Tony Stark head sculpt on there. So yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just want to take a minute, share the collection. I should have some more 4K 4K reviews going up tomorrow, or at least one. We'll be reviewing the Elite Collectibles cases and shelves, and I'll show those off as well. But thank you guys again for watching. Really appreciate it. Stay safe and healthy and isolated, and I will catch you all later. Peace!